Okay, so you're just gonna make sure you got a tire gauge on you. Double check the tire pressure of what the max is on the tire. It should say max PSI and then a number. These are 51. You don't want to go all the way to the max. Let's see, these are down to 30, so we probably need to put some air in there. And okay, I'm gonna go get the thing real quick.
Okay.
Gotta make sure you got the right nozzle on there. Connect that up. And then you're just gonna fill them up, and then check them periodically. Okay. And we're gonna do that to all 4 tires. Okay, so next, after you've done the tire pressure, and of course I don't know if it is now. Oh, okay. You're gonna come down here and pull the lever to pop the hood.
Okay.
I'm assuming most people that work here are probably gonna know that how to pop a hood on a car, but
I hope so.
I would hope too. Yeah. And then you're gonna find your oil dipstick, and we're gonna check the oil. The first one you never want to read. You just want to wipe that, and then you're gonna put it back in and pull back out. And then there's 2 dots on there with min and max below the dots. You want to try to be in the middle of it.
All right.
So we're a little low, but still in there. So I'll probably see if they have a bottle floating around to put in. Besides the oil and the tires, another thing you want to check is the coolant, which would be this guy right over here. It may vary off the vehicle you have after we've developed, multiple more locations. Who knows how long this video will be used. It does have a fill mark and a range that it should be in. I don't know if you can see it, but the level is actually a bit low. In this particular climate, we're able to use water to kind of top that off for right now until we do a flush or something like that. So you want to make sure anything that goes into the back of this truck is loaded in a way that is not going to cause damage to the part or to the truck or to anybody else's vehicle around you. You don't want engines flying out, doors flying out, even though they may not. You always want to give multiple points of contact on the strapping, like I've done here. I like to keep my straps up and tied up like that when they're not in use. The main reason for it is that there's a lot of fluids that spill in here, and your straps get oily and slick, and they're terrible to work with. So helps keep them clean and up out of the way. This is actually one thing I was going to show you. There's a new thing I'm going to start doing too. I've got 4 of them. One of them I keep in the cab. I learned a valuable lesson last week about strapping stuff. When you do have straps that are being used on engines and dirty car parts, you don't have clean straps to put on seats and anything that's interior related, and you need to have straps for seats and things like that. So I always keep at least one clean one specifically for that in the cab.